What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So look, the feelings are mutual. We're all happy to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. I'm ready to get to work.
Good. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for his talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. Taking a look at the Wizards. Gispert is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. George looking around. Over Trent. And George gets it to go. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Peep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
And the three ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And he's good on the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
What an exceptional start for him. Draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
Bagley, good work defensively by Turner.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Wizards passing it around. Gispert finds McCollum. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 10.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for the Wizards. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Here's Kispert, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. The Bucks on top. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition. They've continued to find ways to score.
Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's the Wizard. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Anthony in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the dunk by Kispert.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Yeah, even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
The first one falls. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And the Wizards making a change here. Whitmore has checked in. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Count the basket.
And a little mano-a-mano. Bagley, unwilling to back down, forces the issue there and gets it to go.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 11. And a wide open look for Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Johnson against Trent. Johnson down low. Pass to Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Kispert's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Gary Harris in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Wizards, Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. Keyshawn George comes in for Johnson. And it's Koulibaly in for Cam Whitmore. Outside Prince. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Prince has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kispert finds Carrington. Koulibaly, and a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 19. Here's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Kispert with it. 6 points for him. Here's Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a switcher also for Washington. Sar's checked in. He's off on the second. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Here's the Wizard. Drills the three-pointer. The Wizards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Milwaukee.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
From deep, George. The Wizards with another miss.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to the Wizard. There's the lob, and Kumbo in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wizards passing it around. And George kicks to Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Middleton's got 6 points.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Back to Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's the Wizard. And he converts the layup. He's got 16.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now, Carrington. Stolen away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
For Washington, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And George kicks to Middleton. No good on the three. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's the Wizard. He's got 16. Lock at 6. The three. Taurean Prince, and that's good. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sar. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Prince in the corner. Here's the Wizard. Back to Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Outside, George. Middleton on the wing. The tray. The rebound by Turner.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside, George. Pass to Middleton. Sarr with a screen on Antetokounmpo to the middle. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 16. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's the Wizard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Middleton with a screen for George. Middleton left side. Over Giannis. Middleton can't get it to go. Milwaukee is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. It's Turner high post. Giannis inside. Defended by Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Shot's good.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that because this is what happens.
Carrington with the ball. Middleton outside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Rollins checked in for Gary Harris. And a switcher also for Washington. McCollum's checked in for Carlton Carrington. Middleton finds Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. Koulibaly, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And so he hits both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Back to McCollum for the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
The Wizard passes to Antetokounmpo, and again the Bucks miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Koulibaly. Rollins against McCollum. Puts it up from 15. Milwaukee with the rebound. This, of course, their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Milwaukee's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's the Wizard. He's got 18. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the inside, here's Rollins. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to McCollum. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Milwaukee has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's the Wizard. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Koulibaly. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Washington Wizards.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Trent comes in for Prince. Anthony's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's the Wizard in for Rollins. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Alexander Sarr. Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's McCollum in at the point.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to McCollum. They need this. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. The Wizards. Oh, that's blocked. McCollum outside. Back to Kispert. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Middleton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Yes, that goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Bagley, he's checked in for Song. The Wizard, good. 20 points for the Wizard.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Middleton on the wing. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Trains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 13 points in the second half.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all three levels.
The shot from 20 feet away. The Wizard can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. Coulibaly finds Middleton. Bagley sends a screen for McCollum. And that one drops. 34 points for C.J. McCollum.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
From deep, Trent knocks down the three ball.
Making the defense work. Could not get to Trent in the corner that time.
Here's McCollum. Count it, good. McCollum's got 36.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Down low. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
To the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's the Wizard. And another three for Milwaukee.
And that's another three. And if really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Back to Middleton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Portis.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Kuzma, that's good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Pass to Kispert. Now here's Bagley. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 39.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Portis.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cole Anthony is out there with the Wizard. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time.
He was able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing. And when you think of promising young scorers, Trey Johnson has to come to mind quickly. This rookie has major upside in that category.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And it's Carrington missing. Buck shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's the Wizard to the inside. The shot's good from Kuzma.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Johnson's shot is off. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. The Wizard, good. 28 points for the Wizard.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Johnson up top, covered by Anthony. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Carrington. George with the bounce pass. Pass to Kispert. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Inside, shot clock at 6. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Basket counts. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
A pull-up, another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Johnson surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Anthony. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
George sets a screen to end the cold streak. And another miss by Washington.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to George. Johnson against Anthony. Johnson outside. Over Anthony. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The Wizard, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Kispert on the wing. Off target with his 3.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough.
And another assist for him.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Johnson from outside, nailed from three-point land.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Bucks.
Three-pointer. The Wizard, good. The Wizards got 36.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Here's Carrington. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Trent, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
From deep, Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this quarter, he has clearly.
Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Johnson in the corner. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Trent.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's the Wizard, defended by Carrington. Here's Kuzma, and another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Bagley with the bucket.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Here's the Wizard, and the layup's good off the glass. The Wizards got 38 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
George finds Kispert. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Pass to George. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to the Wizard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Goes up to the stripe. Washington with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Kuzma, right side. Anthony, the pass to the Wizard. Back to Anthony. Here's the Wizard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
That's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Back to George. Johnson outside. Launches it from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Johnson's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Wizards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now Carrington. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later.